Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I hope you all are doing well. I am not talking really loud, so I hope you can hear me okay. Um, I've missed you guys, but I'm glad to be back. To let you know in advance, a little program note, I am only going to be doing this on the weekdays for now. I'm not going to be doing it on this Saturday or Sunday, but I will be doing it Monday through Friday. So yes, I'm so glad to be here. Well, you know all the stuff that I do to begin with. Let me first make sure that people on Twitch can talk to me if they feel so inclined. And it looks good. For some reason, I put this on the wrong thing. It should just be just adding. So let's go ahead and get this on the correct category here. And there we go. So that all looks good there. It looks excellent. Here, let me go over to YouTube and hit the like button, and let me go ahead and share that into the Twixverse. I don't have my password to get on to Threads, so we won't be posting it on Threads today. Hopefully, I'll get my password for later. I'm on the laptop that the money that you guys have so generously gifted me either through Twitch, uh, joining me on Twitch, or through Kofi, um, has let me get this so that I can actually do this today. So, okay, so I've got that posted. Let me go ahead and close that and close that. And let's come over here and say hello to the chat. Hello, Snortapoopas Cuber. I'm so glad to see you this morning. Hope your Wednesday is doing well. And we have Sci-Fi Mombi. Hello, hello. Ba, 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 ba. And Snickerdoodle says hello, Snortapoopas. I'm kind of on a work thing here, but Snickerdoodle is enjoying a wonderful vacay. Subi, good morning to you. I hope your day is doing well. Everything is doing good here. And let's see. And thank you so much, Sci-Fi. It is so good to it's good to be back. Let's see. We have Stream Elements telling everybody that we're live and good. I'm so glad I don't have a way to monitor it really, really well. And hello, Deadman. I will have fun today. I am really looking forward to it. I got my puzzle ready and everything else. We have hellos and hellos and hellos. And hello, Jerry Mendoza. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. So we are good. I am going to kind of just be a little, not matter of fact, but keep things moving today in case if I just to let you know that if I do say goodbye, or if I they say 1 minute and mute myself, I will be back. There are things that, if they do happen, I can't wait till the end of the stream to handle them. So just letting you know that that might happen. So we have hellos. I'm so glad you're doing good, Jerry, this morning. I am so glad you're doing good. To talk about the Team Park streamers, like I haven't been able to promote them. They have raised $5,155. They have raised their goal from 5,000 to 7,500. So let's help them get there by sharing out the link to your social medias. If you haven't donated and would like to go over to the link and do it, it is secure. And it's for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. I am not doing anything else. I'm not doing any Lego streams or anything like that. So that at this point really is all I have to promote. Um, let's see here. Let me get some stuff straightened up here. Here we go. Let's close. Oh, come on, close, 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 close. I don't want to see you. Oh no. What am I doing? Okay, let's just do that there. Okay. Sorry, I have to get everything all situated here. Okay. So we are getting. Oh, and good morning, Bucky's Crafting. Thank you for stopping by and lurking. I appreciate a lot. And hello, Netters. Yes, Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be over on Netters Network. Um, if if someone could, one of my mods, if possible, if they could get a link to put out that uh, her channel, or if they have the actual link for the show, if you could put that in the chat, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So yes, I am really, really looking forward to doing that. I even tested out my headphones and my mic where I'm at to make sure it worked. So yay. Oh, this is something really interesting. I um I bought this laptop. It's not a gaming laptop. Um, but I was curious to see if I could actually play a couple of the games. Um, okay, okay, Netters Network. She'll put the stream up, and then it'll be available. Sci-fi. Thank you for getting on that for me. Well, I was curious to see if I could. I play two games. I play Fortnite. I mean, I these are the heavy graphic games, I think. Fortnite and Destiny 2. And I was curious to see if I could play them on here. Um, and I can. They're not the best. It's a sometimes it gets glitchy, but I can at least get on and kind of do my daily stuff and putter around. And if no one's serious about winning, I could play with them. But yeah, that's kind of neat too. Kind of gives me another outlet outlet here. And Lady V Elements, good morning. Thank you so much. As I told the other people here, I'm just going to be doing Monday through Friday for a couple weeks. So I won't be doing this weekend. But I will be doing Monday through Friday for at least the next couple of weeks. And you play DC Universe Online? Cool. I've never played that. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our puzzle. So let's get everything removed and situated here so that you guys can see it the best that you can. And there we go. And here we're going to do the daily sequence. Let's see what word. It's been a while. I'll do ADIEU. Adieu. Let's go ahead and do this word. I know you guys have missed these puzzles so much, haven't you? You're like, I'm trying to find my mouse here. My cursor. There we go. Get back to the comments. So we have a bunch of morning sets from, oh, good morning to you. I hope you are doing well this morning. And we have some talking back and forth in the chat. And let's see. Adieu. Let's go ahead and enter that word. There is a D. Okay, the stream has been created. Thank you very much for that Netters Network. Okay, let's see. We have a D, and there's no A, I, U, or E. So we got to try to put the O in there. So, what word could this be? How about bonds? BONDS. Bonds. And Snort Poop is asked if anybody would care for a big squeezy. I love a big squeezy bar hug. Yes. I don't care if my back is kinda hurt me, it needs to be cracked anyway. A good bear hug would be good. So we have bonds. It has a B and then an OND, not in that order. So we have let's try blonde. Blonde. And it was blonde. Wow, and only 2 chances. So let's go ahead and do one of our celebrations today. And let's see what could be the first one. I use 3 websites for my celebrations. I use daysoftheyear.com, nationaltoday.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. So let's see our first one. Let's go to daysoftheyear.com, and it is National Veggie Burger Day. Says here, healthy and delicious veggie burgers have been making their way into the hearts of people for more than 50 years. As an alternative to burgers made from meat, veggie burgers are typically healthier for the body, as well as being environmentally healthy for the planet. National Veggie Burger Day is a perfect time to enjoy this tasty food. Veggie burgers in the past were nasty. I had eaten some and they were not the best, but they will say that they are getting much better in their taste. If for some reason you cannot eat beef or any kind of meat, veggie burgers are not a bad alternative, actually. Some of them are actually very good. And Sci-Fi did post the link to the interview I am going to be at on Thursday at 10 p.m. Really looking forward to that. I think it will be a good time. So, yes, 10 p.m. on Thursday. So let's see, we have an A at the beginning, we have an O in this third spot, and then there's a B and an E. Can anyone think of this word? Lady V, it's up a little bit, in the chat above where you commented, about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comments up, and you'll see the link. Sci-Fi posted it, because only mods can post the links. Oh, or maybe in on her channel? Gotcha. Okay, so does anybody have any idea what this word is? About? There's no U, but that's a good guess. Let's try above. ABOVE. Whoops. Keep creating these markers because I ABOVE above. And it was above. We have a D and I. The D is not in the second, fourth, or fifth, and the I is not in the third. And it's the only vowel, except for maybe Y. Abode would have been good. Abode. Nope, there was no D, but abode would have been a good guess. So let's see. Let's get the mouse over here. And let's look and see what today is. It's also global. Well, let's see. Hot air balloon day. In the United States, it says Hot Air Balloon Day is, this is from, by the way, nationaltoday.com. Hot Air Balloon Day is celebrated on June 5th. And it says, and we'll be having an extraordinary celebration this year, ranging from taking a hot air balloon flight, going through the historical facts, and of course, learning some basic in case you aspire to, to become a hot air balloon pilot someday. No, thank you. Did you know that the hot air balloon is the oldest form of aviation? Although not as advanced as they are today, they've been around since the 18th century, which was a time when appreciating the beautiful landscapes from above with a helicopter wasn't an option. So, hot air balloon today. The hot air balloon was invented in 1783. In 1794, it was used for the military for surveillance during the Battle of Fleurus in France. By the in 1960, it started being improved by Paul Edward Yost. Um, and in 2005, they have been used for scientific research. So the hot air balloon day, very, very cool. Let's see. And Sci-Fi says, don't forget to smash the like button and share out the stream and sub. Thank you very much. I'm at 229. I'm kind of like in a little stalemate there. Um, but it will happen. It will happen. It's not a pupus cuber prefers veggies that have been recycled into delicious moo meat. And Bucky's saying hello to everybody, and there's hellos. Oh, congratulations. Happy 25th, Sci-Fi Mombi and Gorilla Man. Wonderful achievement. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, Jerry Mendoza, thank you for stopping by. I hope your appointment is successful in whatever it may be. And Snorterpoopus tells Sci-Fi Mombi happy anniversary. And there's some happy anniversaries from Lady V. And Snorterpoopus tells Jerry to have fun. And there's some hellos. I know, Dadman. I know it's hard to mod from the phone. 11 watching on YouTube. Yes, thank you so much. Please be sure to hit the like button and make sure you still subscribe to the channel. And yes, Dadman, that's okay. And we have a happy 25th from Netters. Um, and thank you very, very uh Sci-Fi tells Dadman, you're so very, very, very welcome. I am learning the abbreviations. And Tina the Naughty Dragon, hello, how are you this morning? We have some hellos. I know Sci-Fi. Damn, I can't even remember how long it's been for us. Let's see. I think it's 27 for us. So yeah, it just flies by. It really does. Okay, Dad, man, you just do the best that you can. I know where you're at. It's difficult on the phone. Lady V says took the day off to rest. Anyone else feel sluggish of this week? I've been busy. So yeah. For you and Troy, it will be 32 years in August. Congratulations on that. That is so, so cool. So let's see. Does anybody have any idea what this word could be? D-I. Oh, how about this word? This is an interesting one. Let me get this mouse over here where it's supposed to be. D-I-R-T-Y. How about dirty? For an 18 plus channel, we can say dirty, huh? Is it dirty? It is not dirty, but there's an I and a T. Hmm. And the D has to be in the third spot. IDT. Oh, I think I know what it is. Let's see. Batman says, "How to balloon sci says, I had convention fatigue Monday. Now I'm just like it is. Is it Friday yet?" Snorter Pooper says, "I always feel sluggish. It's a bear thing." And congratulations to Netters from Sci-Fi about the anniversary. And Lady V says, "Pause at the snuggly bear fur." And Snorter Pooper sniffles. Hit that man's lurking. We have hello. And Tina says, "That's funny. I think Pooh Bear feels like a fur coat." And Snorter Pooper says, "I am a fur coat with teeth and claws." So does anybody have any idea what this word is? I'll do one more. I didn't do a poll today. I'm sorry, guys. I just didn't think about it. I'll do one tomorrow. I'm out of whack here. Today is also National Ketchup Day. Um, we celebrate this most popular condiment in the US, and let's dip right into the origins and history of this food condiment and see why this red sauce is a staple on our tables across the nation. Ketchup comes from the Chinese word ketchup, which dates back from 300 BC in China. Ketchup was a sauce made from fermented fish consisting of anchovies or oysters, mushrooms, and walnuts. The sauce became very popular with the British during the 17th century when British sailors came across a local fish sauce while in Southeast Asia. In fact, British sailors were known to add the fish sauce to their crackers and meats. The sauce was such a novelty for British sailors, it was bottled and brought on board ships to add flavor to their crackers and meats. Once the sailors reached England, they tried to replicate the recipe, adopting the word catsup or catsup in the process. In 1812, American scientist named James Meese documented the first tomato-based ketchup recipe. His documentation marked the first official ketchup recipe that contained tomatoes, sugars, spices, and vinegar. The same base recipe we know and love today. So National Ketchup Day. There was a joke in our family that my mom liked ketchup on ketchup. Ketchup would make anything better, and I believe that is true. Does anybody have any idea what this is? Width, very good. W, let me get back over here. Width. It is width. Now this one has a D, an I, and a Y at the end, and then it gives us two words, an A and an R. So let's go ahead and do this one. Diary. Cat soup. Snorter Poopish, you probably would like cat soup, wouldn't you? So this one is diary. Oh crap. Why is this not moving? Why can I not see? Okay. So that was diary. And now we have a blank blank A blank blank, and there is an N, an H, and an I. Hmm. Oh, oh, I know what this word is. I'm 99% sure. We have another celebration. It's National Gingerbread Day. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Enjoy the fun and celebration of National Gingerbread Day, whether in the form of a gingerbread men, gingerbread houses, or both. Learn more about the history and delight of this traditionally baked treat. Many people now enjoy gingerbread as a tradition around the holiday season, making them into houses or cookies in a variety of shapes. But their origination was actually several hundred years ago when the recipe actually contained bread. The evolution of gingerbread began sometime in the 15th century. Excuse me. When people used to grate pieces of stale bread, then mix them with spices and honey to create a sweet treat. Once ginger was added to the recipe, the name gingerbread began its use. Very interesting. By the 1600s, the honey in the recipe eventually was traded for molasses, a thick, sticky, paste-like substance. Molasses, excuse me, sometimes called treacle, was a bit easier to source than honey, as is a byproduct of the production process of sugar beets and sugar cane. Molasses is also the ingredient that gives the brown sugar its unique flavor. And most gingerbread recipes today include brown sugar and molasses on their ingredient list. It's likely that making gingerbread houses began in the 16th century, and some people think they may have started in Germany. These elaborate houses were cut into shapes, made into houses, and then elaborately decorated with gold leaf and foil to make them stand out as a special treat during the winter. Eventually, it became a Christmas tradition. Gingerbread houses became even more popular with the telling of the Brother Grimm's story Hansel and Gretel, which featured a house made of treats. This may have been when people started adding candies to their gingerbread houses to decorate them. By the late 19th century, the folk tale called The Gingerbread Man, also called The Gingerbread Boy, was written. This repetitive rhyming poem appeared in print in St. Nicholas magazine in 1875. So, wow. Very interesting about the gingerbread. I did not realize that it actually started with basically a way to get rid of stale bread. This Slavoj says the song from Disney Channel, Ketchup on Everything, Ketchup on Everything. My kids love that song. China, C-A. No, there's an A in the third spot, Penny. And CB says gingerbread with whipped cream. Yum. CB, did you see that it was ketchup day earlier? It's National Ketchup Day. Mmm. Netters, no, I want gingerbread. Yum. I love ginger snap cookies. They're really, really good. So let's see. I had the word. Oh, yes. There's an A in the middle. So I think the word could be chain. Oh, and Tina loves the soft ginger cookies. See, I told you my mom loved ketchup on everything. She admits it in the chat. For those that know, Subi720 is my mom. And usually she'll come on right when we do the one naughty thing we talk about. And usually she'll tune in. But not today. Today it's ketchup day. So this word truly. Hey, Max, how are you doing today? Glad to see you. So we have truly. And this one is all spelled out here. Brain. Oh, wow. Drove. A lot of these we already have. Let me move this down so we can see the next layer. And we have a B, an O, and we don't know where they go, and an R and an E. Yes, it's the Mrs. Mom. So let's see. I have no idea what this word is. So let's see. It's a World Environment Day. World Environment Day urges us all to protect our natural surroundings. The stunning facts: an estimated 7 million people die each year from causes related to air pollution, with a majority occurring in the Asian Pacific region. This day encourages worldwide activism. That means everything from littering to climate change. World Environment Day is both a global celebration and a public platform for public outreach. And that is from nationaltoday.com. So recycle, just if you can walk somewhere, walk there. I know that's not always practical, but to do your best. So does anybody have any? An angry Canadian, good morning to you. So glad to see you today. Ombre. Oh, okay. I'll put that word in. That's a good word. I never would have thought of that. Let's see here. Let me check the chat. We have hellos. Subi Max Redstone says, get with him. He'll give you all the dish on us. And we think this word is ombre. Ombre, ombre. And it is very good, very good. Um, and Max agreed with Penny. And good morning to you, angry Canadian. I hope you are doing well. And Tina says, when anyone's mom's in the chat, I want to be such a tattletale. Soda Poop is, I don't use ketchup much. I like Heinz 56 mustard and or malt vinegar on my fries. Interesting. I've never had mustard. I do eat my fries with mayonnaise though. Um, and we have some hellos and hellos. Let's see. And we have edict. 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 That is correct. And we have an I in the fourth spot and then SAE. And let's see, we have National Start Over Day from National Day Calendar. Today is today it is a day to remind you it's perfectly fine to start over. It's about making decisions to accept failure and start over from scratch. Do you remember the old saying, if you don't succeed, then try again? All of us seem to have heard it one time or another in our lives. We can all agree it has been used to inspire us to never give up and keep trying. Today, we want to remind everyone, despite any setbacks you may have, don't give up, keep going, even if it means starting over. So don't be afraid to start over. It is okay. Um, if multiple, so many people think that all people that have exceed like the first time, and they don't. Um, so yes, okay. Who do we have? We have Penny. Penny dips her fries in ranch dressing. Yes, yes. No spanking, just threaten that word. Yes, yes, it did. Um, I think what was the word? Sepia. Let's try sepia. Let me get my mouse the cursor where it needs to be. Sepia. And it was sepia. And then we have an S at the beginning, a T at the end. I'm going to just step over to 2 feet away from me and grab some water. And then I will be right back. You guys figure that one out. It's fairly easy. We thought what this word is. Yes, Penny. French fries dipped in soft serve ice cream. Yes, I do like that. So let's see. Let me make sure I haven't missed any chat here. I did see the answer. Well, we have 17 watching. Thank you guys so much for that. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's see. 17 watching. If Bucky's crafting, if at first you don't succeed, find out why. Miss Frizzle. Exactly. Step back, look at it, and try again. And yes, as I said before, French fries dipped in soft serve ice cream is delicious, the salty and the sweet. And we have swept, which we will put in a second. And thank you for putting my throne and my Kofi and all that wonderful stuff in there, Lady V. I really appreciate it. So yes, Dadman is working. But the lawyer said, if at first you don't succeed, sue someone who did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it was swept. Let me move this down to the next section. Come on. There we go. Well, that one should be fairly simple. There's only one letter left, a rose. Then we have scale. And then we have an S. And then ARTY, where we don't know where they go. And Connie Clary, hello, hello. Better late than ever. I'm so glad you're here today. And we're having hellos and hellos. And if I miss in any chat, sometimes they pop up and they pass me and I miss them. Tina, the naughty dragon says, the lazy dragon saying, if at first you don't succeed, try something easier. Yes, yes. Well, let's see. We had the word stray. Let's see if it is stray. No, it is not stray. It's yellow for some reason. There's a letter that is not where it's supposed to be. Let's try that word. Yes, I am going to pop this one up. I don't always pop up the chats, but this one is important. Dadman's birthday is this Saturday, June 8th. So if you want to send him a card, there's the P.O. box address that you can send it to him. He is going to be doing impromptu streams all day for his birthday. They're probably going to start at midnight. He's doing his Friday night, late night stream, and it's going to carry over to the start of his birthday. So, yes, if you'd like to send him birthday greetings, you can at the P.O. box address that's right here. Thank you, Lady V, for that. And this one is clasp. Oops. Clasp. BIN blank E. Let's see, what else do we have here? National Moonshine Day. National Day calendar says on June 5th, we toast National Moonshine Day to recognize a beverage with a notorious record of blurring the lines of history and the law, turning ordinary men and women into criminals and common criminals into legends. Let's discuss how the history of is just as strong as the drink. Traditionally, Moonshine is an illegally distilled whiskey spirit, mostly made from a corn mash and typically produced by an individual illegally without a permit. Also known as White Lightning, Mountain Dew, Homebrew, Hillbilly Pop, Rotgut, and Moonshine, has served as a means for people to acquire liquor and make a living. There were a couple of times here that it has been done. Whiskey Rebellion of 1791. In the U.S., it occurred when the federal government placed a tax on distilled spirits. When the government began taxing the farmers decided to begin making moonshine as a way to defy the new tax. Sadly, the rebellion was short-lived, but the illegal production of moonshine did not stop. And then there was prohibition. Um, Distilling skills first came to the U.S. with the Scots-Irish as they settled in Virginia. Temperance laws and prohibition legislations were passed in several states before the Civil War, but it wasn't until the turn of the century that the temperance movement picked up steam. By the time the 18th Amendment was ratified early in 1919, over half of the country was dry. Prohibition lasted 13 years and created a demand for moonshine unlike any that may have existed before. Moonshine became big business overnight for moonshiners and bootleggers. These days, moonshine is in the legal sense has a following. Small batch distilleries are producing legal moonshine, giving moonshiners a new name. Bringing moonshine out of the woods has allowed for moonshiners to legally go up against other whiskeys for a place on the shelf. Many are packaging their home brews in canning jars, embracing their rich history, allowing moonshiners to experiment with flavor. In fact, moonshiners are branched out with food pairing similar to that of wine and beer. Okay. So, yes, Moonshine Day. It has kind of found its place in history. So, yes, National Moonshine Day. Let's see here. Look and see what else there was here. Okay. So, let's see. See if I've missed anybody here. Connie, we said hello. Bucky, we said hello and said the word binge. Oh, put that word in exactly. Happy 75th unicorn day. He's not going to be 75. He might seem 75, but he's not. Had a great holler moonshine ages ago. And so 75 doesn't look a day over 70. I believe the word is binge. I just haven't typed it in yet. My in-laws sorry, I didn't mean to click that on. My in-laws like Ducky says, my in-laws like taking moonshine to special events. It really elevates the experience and helps ensure my mother-in-law shows up and is social. And Bucky says he's going to be 85, but we're playing along with his fantasy. Okay, we have binge, Binge, and then we have saucy, and then we have pitch, and then we have BRI. Does anyone have an idea what that fourth letter is? And we can repeat letters. Excuse me. And Lady V finds Bucky's comment about Dad Man being 85 hilarious, and so does Tina. It's a global running day. Days of the year says the pavement under your feet, the crisp snap of early morning air, the pounding rhythm as you run the distance, one long flowing stride at a time. Ugh. Sweat trickling down your neck, the sun on your skin, your lungs burning with joyous exultation as your heart beats a rapid but steady staccato in time with your running legs. This is the joy of running, and every year millions of people all over the world find themselves out on the open road experiencing the joy, the thrill, and the pain of recreational running. Global Running Day celebrates these intrepid souls and their dedication to health and exercise. We should all join them. Okie dokie. Let's join National Global Running Day, everybody. Let's go for a run today. No, it will not be happening. But if you guys like running, more power to you. Books, BRIBE, bribe. And let's go down to the next layer here. And we have TUNED, tuned, and swine. Whoops. And let's behave on this one. CLIN. The letters that are left over are QFJKZNX. To be run, no. Use a bike, yes. Sorry, don't understand. Whoops. My Siri. Shush. I must have said something that sounded close to that name. Let's see, what else do we have today? Well, we're done with that one, so we can go ahead and we got this one here. Let's see. It's Sausage Roll Day, everybody. Sausage Roll Day is celebrated every year to appreciate, eat, and relish the mixture of meat, seasonings, and buttery pastry. Do you know that sausages haven't been around for 2,000 years? That earns it a title of one of the oldest consumed foods in the world. Sausages are generally made from mixing chopped and minced meat with different seasonings and cereals and inserting it into a casing of animal intestine. The modern day sausage's birthplace is in Britain, from where it was adopted by America as a food staple. Little pigs in a blanket. They're not necessarily sausages, the hot dogs, but yes. Yes, I think it did. I think that name, they thought, yeah, I can't say it. Subi equals, yes, that other one. I just slurred it just enough. What is that called when you slur? I can't remember. So we have clink here. Whoops, clink. And then we have an L, an N. We don't know where to go with an AT. Elide, yes, I elided too much. I slurred them all up. Let's see what else we have here today. It's National Tailor's Day. National Today again. It's celebrated each year on the first Wednesday of June. The tailoring industries of many countries have played an important role in the country's economic progress. This day celebrates those specialists who create, modify, or restore old clothes so they can fit their individual customers perfectly. We as customers should show our gratitude toward tailors on this day. Yes, whenever Dadman got a new suit, um, the length of the legs was too long. They were like, you could not find his length. and so we had to get them tailored, um, all the time. So we really appreciated it when we found a good tailor. They had to do that. They had to do some other minor tailoring to make them fit better. But yeah, a good tailor's hard to find now. And we have natal, 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 and it was natal. Yay! We have a L and an M that need to go in that word. Let's see, what else do we have here? Because I think we have two more, and one of them's about our meme, so I will wait on that one. It is Thank You Day. This is our last celebration through National Today. It's celebrated in the United Kingdom. It was celebrated for the first time in 2021 as a way to appreciate the unsung heroes in local communities who contributed their time and resources to making life better for people during the pandemic. This holiday is celebrated in local communities with barbecue parties, picnics, and tartan tea parties. Thank You Day has been recognized by the UK government and several notable individuals, um, such as Lorraine Kelly and Gary Linker, who I do not know who they are. And it's basically, I think it's a good day to just say thank you to all the unsung heroes who help in their communities. So, yes, we have, how many people do we have? We have 14 people watching. How many likes do we have right now? We have 15 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. So let's see. We have a lumpy, 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 lumpy. Lumpy. I didn't there, did type. And we have O, whoops, OUTR, outro. And we have laity. And we have a blank U, a blank blank PER with a U. This is a word they've done quite a few times. Yeah, give Mrs. the thumb if you haven't already. The thumbs up. This is upper. And let's move this down. Let's see, what do we have? Come on. And then we have blank UNCH. Using a letter that we've already used could make a word. Hunch. I think it's hunch too, netters. Hunch. And then we have undid. We have, oh, this is a word. This is a very British word. QUEUEQ. I don't think we've ever used that word before. And then our last word is SPOKE. Soda Poopers, you don't have thumbs. I'm sorry. And then spoke. We've completed the puzzle, everybody. We have got a green screen, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! And let's see. Well, let me see all the. I think it can. Okay, so here are our words today. We had blonde, chain, ombre, a rose, binge, tune, lumpy hunch, undid, outro, swine, saucy, scale, edict, truly above, wit, brain, sepia, satar, pitch, clink, laity, cue, spoke, upper, natal, bribe, class, swept, drove, and diary. Those are our words today. Yay! It took us 45 puzzle time to do it. And let's see, how long did it take us to do it? 56 minutes stream time. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. So let's get all our stuff set up for the next stream here. Let's close. I'm always terrified when I close something that I'm going to mess something up terribly. Hello, Corey Cochran. How are you doing this morning? You missed the no, there was no poll. There was no "Do you like Tina" poll. I'm trying to find where that comment came from. Mm. Okay, let's go back down here. Let's see. Tina, you missed the poll. How much do you like Tina the Dragon? Well, there would only be a whole lot, or a lot, or a whole lot would be the only selections because the others are not valid. And as I said, good morning to Corey. Dragon scale pillow covers. And yay, we finished it. Yay. So right now we know what time it is. You know it, you love it. It is happy birthday time. Nope, that's not what we want to do. Nope, not that either. We want to do that. Yes, and let's go ahead and put the under thing here. We won't put the top part up because it will block out the birthdays. So here we go with our birthdays. Lady V says, Tina always reminds me of the Dragon Tale shows and Jane and the Dragon. Yes. So it is birthdays today. It is June 5th. I actually put the right dates on the things today. And the first birthday is for Dadman Joe Gatto. He's a comedian, was born in 76, 48 years old. He's a former member of the American comedy troupe The Tenderloins. He was on the TV series Impractical Jokers, which he was totally insane. He would do anything. He had like there was no shame. There was one prank that he had to be in a bathroom in a restaurant, had to open the door while sitting on the toilet and ask people to bring toilet paper, and he did it with no qualms whatsoever. Just, oh my gosh, no fear at all. As it says here that he and the Tenderloins carried on the TV's grand edition of elaborate prank shows. Oh, that was first pioneered by Candid Camera. The pranks were mainly they did them on themselves. They did not prank other people, even though other people were kinda involved, but the embarrassment part was themselves. It's a show that you either loved or it drove you absolutely insane. Um, no, I was not going to. That meant as if let's see, where did it go? And the consensus is a whole lot, Tina. You're liked a whole lot. Did you hear corduroy pillowcases are becoming popular? They're making headlines. I was not going to do a morning stream that morning. No, I was not, but I can join you on your streams at times. So just let me know when you do them, okay? And Sword says, how could anyone not like the dragon? She's scaly and sort of cute. As long as she doesn't set fire to your home. And Corey says, well, then happy birthday to you, Dad Man. There, LOL. Yes. Yes. And his phrase, trying to cut in line to buy movie tickets, he would, start screaming, I can't scream it, but Larry, Larry, trying to find to get in front of the line or in anything, they would do that. Yeah, we did do the Larry thing in public. Lady V, it's not that I have other plans, it's just that everybody in the household will be here that day, and I stream from the living room. And out of, courtesy to them, I am not gonna stream that morning. It's their days off, and they like to sleep in, and I don't want to disturb them. That's the big reason why I'm not doing it on the weekend. Our next birthday is Mark Wahlberg, an actor. 1971 was when he was born, 53 years old. He started off as a frontman of the hip hop band Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And films that he has been in. His Renaissance Man was his debut. He's also been in Boogie Nights, The Fighter, Ted, Transformers, Age of Extinction, Daddy's Home, The Other Guys, and Lone Survivor. He is executive producer of Entourage and Boardwalk Empire and co-owner of Wahlburgers. You may, Dad Man. You may. I tell you, he does. Yeah, reverse aging there. Something's going on. Something's going on. And then if you had kids who liked fantasy, the author Rick Riordan, um, 60 years old. He is a fantasy author. He is best known for his works that include Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Kane Chronicles, Tres Naveras books, and The Maze of Bones. He's a two-time Mark Twain Award winner in 2008 and 2009, and winner of the Children's Choice Book Awards for authors. Rick Riordan, 60 years old today. Who? I don't. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Yes, the book. Yes. And we have Peter Wentz, a bassist, 45 years old today, part of Fall Out Boy. He's the bassist, lyricist, and backing vocalist. He also owns his own record label named Decay Dance Records, which has signed the likes of Panic at the Disco and Gym Class Heroes. Peter Wentz, 45 years old today. And you went to school with Peter Wentz? Cool. And we have Kenny G, 68 years old today, a best-selling jazz saxophone player, recognized as one of the most commercially successful instrumental musicians of all time. He owns his own line of self-titled saxophones, and his global sales of 75 million records and 1.5 billion streams. Kenny G, saxophonist. And Max says, I went to school with Peter once in Wilmette. Cool. Oh, I'm sorry. God bless you, Snorterpoopus. Inside tip, Pete was not the unpopular outsider he makes himself out to be, but hey, he's got an image to keep up. Oh, yeah, that happens. And you have a good time shopping, Bucky. It's not that I was disrespectful, Max. I just pronounced it the way I thought it was pronounced. I did not know it, but I will pronounce it correctly now. Will Met. And we have Dwayne Hill, a voice actor, 58 years old, 2 Gemini Awards for Grossology and Atomic Betty. And hello, FKHC 2005. Glad to see you here today. He's also voiced over 200 animated series, including Cat in the PBS series Pig Plus Cat. He's voiced over 100 commercials each year. His biggest on-camera role on include playing Coach Carr in Mean Girls, and he has appeared physically in over 100 commercials. And Lady V brews a warm otter and fish liver broth for snorter poopus. And yes, hello to you, FKHC. I'm so glad you're here. I understand. I do mean no intent, no disrespect. And as long, yeah, I have no problem with being corrected. I will correct it. Um, I tend to do things phonetically, and when they're not necessarily phonetic, um, it gets me. And we have some hellos and thanks you very much for the broth to Lady V. And we have some good mornings. Your Tam, I will always forget that. I will always forget names. The name is joking. I am joking. So Dwayne Hill, 58 years old today. And then we have one of our favorites here. Please, I'm going to ask you in the chat to please, it's just their birthday today. I know there's a lot of controversy. Don't I know what it is. It does not have to be voiced in the chat. I beg of you, please. I'm just going to do their birthday and go on. So please, that's all I'm asking right now. This is a big serious one. I'm not joking. I am serious. Please don't let the chat get out of control up over this person because I know there's a lot of issues with them. It is Kathleen Kennedy's birthday today. She is 71 years old, co-founder of Ambling Entertainment, president of Lucasfilm. She has produced films such as E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Young Sherlock Holmes, Gremlins, Gremlins 2, Jurassic Park franchise, Back to the Future trilogy, Signs, Star Wars The Force Awakens to all the present Star Wars, and Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny. So Kathleen Kennedy, 71 years old. We are just saying her birthday, and then we are leaving it right now, going to the next one. So there. Max Redstone says, Snoop. Well, why is it not popping up? Come on, show. Snoop goes clubbing with Sills when he wants to go dancing. Then when he gets hungry, he goes clubbing with Sills. That's your controversy. Boom. Oh my goodness. I know, trying to be nice, trying to be nice. I know. Thank you. In this case, if you can't say nothing nice, say nothing at all. So that and yes, I do. Whoops, Lady V, I almost deleted your comment. Whoops. Yeah, I just it just was a birthday and they are prominent. So thank you all very much for just letting me get through that one. Our next person is Nico McBrain, a drummer with the British heavy metal band Iron Maiden. And he was given the name Octopus by Tommy Lee, 72 years old today. So Nico McBrain. And this one is very, very interesting. Dennis Gabor is a physicist, passed away at 78 years old in 1979. He is obviously a British physicist and a Nobel laureate. He invented holography in 1950. 1950. But it took 10 years until technology allowed his holograms to be practical. And then it took another 10 years for his work to be awarded the Nobel Prize. In the 1950s, he created holograms. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to keep that one up. So Dennis Gabor, I just think that's fascinating that it took almost 20 years for him to be acknowledged. It's Richard Scarry's birthday also. I did not see that. I love Richard Scarry books. They are so cool. I missed that one. Wow. Hmm. Well, happy birthday, Richard Scarry. I cannot believe I missed him. I love his books with the little apple cars and little. I'll look them, see if I can look them up. Oh, I think I just locked up my everything. Let's see if I can get his name. Bye, Max. Yes, I love the Richard Scarry books. It will not let me search them. Okay, it's being a butt. So we're just going to make sure that that's okay. We can still celebrate his birthday. Dennis Gabor is not alive either. But yes, I wish I could get it, but my computer is being a little tricky today. So let's go ahead and remove that. Let's go to here. Maybe if it'll let me. Everything is there we go. It's doing a little slow right now. We're going to do our last celebration. It's National Lincoln Loud Day. Lincoln Loud Day celebrates a fictional character, Lincoln Loud, in Nickelodeon's animated television series, The Loud House. The Loud House is an American animated television series created by Chris Savio. It centers around 11-year-old Lincoln Loud, the middle child and only son in a large family of 11 children. Set in a fictional town in southeastern Michigan called Royal Woods, it draws from the author's hometown of Royal Oak. So, yes, this is about a fictional character, a middle child. Um, that is the huge thing here. Um, so, yes, the celebration today is Middle Child Day. So let me see. Let's get to here. So since uh um so that is what we are celebrating our middle children because Lincoln Loud was a middle child. I know it's a stretch, but I had to figure out some kind of memes. So I'm assuming there's a middle child in this uh picture somewhere. So here we go. One does not simply listen to the middle child. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I am a middle child, and some of these things I look at and I go, "No." But I do remember griping and complaining, and I don't know if my mom remembers this or not. Griping and complaining about being the middle child, I don't get to do anything. The oldest kids get to do this, and the younger kid gets away with all this, and I was whining and complaining and just being a typical little brat. And, my mom looked at me and said, and I just think this was brilliant, "If you don't stop right now, there will be no middle child." And I said, "Yes, ma'am." Brilliant parenting parenting. And I might have griped about being a middle child in my head, but I never griped about it aloud again. It's not actually Middle Child Day, today, but I am celebrating it as Middle Child Day. Yes. There actually is a Middle Child Day, um, a sci-fi. I don't know when it is. I would look it up, but my computer isn't I've got too many windows open, and I'm afraid I'm gonna shut down um, the computer, so I'm afraid to do that. Yes, it's Meaningful's time, and, Lady V shares a middle child of an even number. Mhm. I was the youngest and never got away with anything. I was the good child. It was my older siblings that were obnoxious and deviant. Yes, I don't always think child order matters. Um, and Lady B says, "But what was more the oldest of the last 3 because the older 3 were grown at that point." That's kinda like how our family we kinda, like, had 3 different families. The oldest, and then the middle 3, and then the youngest. And they were the age spans, kind of the oldest was out of the house while, we were, you know, there, young, and then the baby, um, it just the age gap was just enough. About 7 years. Was it 7 years? 5 years. Yeah, 5 years difference. It just was enough to kinda almost like 3 different families, um, but not. And Max, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. I really, really appreciate that. Um, thank you. I will send you a formal thank you when the show is over. So let's see, what is our next one? Parents, kids stop arguing. Youngest child. Oh, I gotta try to read this. Youngest child. You only give me 90% of what I want. Oldest child. 90%. I rarely get what I want. Middle child. You guys are getting attention? It was it's right up here in the chat, right there. Um, is the link. And Lady V has also posted it. The middle child. You always act like you're better than me. The younger sister, the older brother, and the cat. The cat gets more love than the older child, the middle child, sorry. Yes, middle child memes. 3 rules: no wishing for death, no falling in love, no bring back dead people. "I wish to be loved and acknowledged," said the middle child. Oh, there are 4 rules. Sorry, can't do that one. My friend who calls me her little brother for what I did when she was pregnant with her son, the age between her youngest of her 2 daughters and her son is about 13 years. Her son will be 8. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Yes, go away, Meg. Wait, where it is. Yes. Go away, Meg. And let's see. Can I bring Jerry? Nope. It says no bringing back dead people. You wish for spiders with wings. Oh, your dad man would hate you. And let's see. Here we have the youngest child, and the oldest child is over there kind of struggling near the parent. The middle child, yeah, totally forgotten. And I will say these were not the case in my household being the middle child. I know I griped at times, but it was more just being a whiny little baby than anything else. There's the oldest, and then there's the youngest when he finds out he's going to be a middle child. And thank you. Thank you so much for the donation, Netters Network and Let's Call with Troy Pacelli. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. That is greatly appreciated. I will send a formal thank you after the show, but I do thank you so much for that. Thank you so, so much. And I want you guys to know that all the money that I get in my Kofi does go back into the stream in some way. Um, like I say, I bought the computer that I'm actually streaming on now through kind donations and gifts and subs or joins. I think they are on Twitch, memberships on Twitch. So I thank you all for that. It does um, allow me to not have to dip into the family coffer to get upgrades and things that I need. So thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. And Dadman says, Tina and Lady V, you're two of my favorites, but please no spiders with wings. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Um, thank you. The middle child. I'm sorry, I think that was so funny. I'm the middle child. I'm the reason we have rules. That was not me in the case. I was not a bad kid. I don't think that always um applies. The kids did look evil, didn't they? Didn't they look Yes, they kind of look like, yeah, they should be in a horror movie. They're scary. Soap for the middle child. Largely invisible scent. Go ahead and dye your hair purple. No one will notice. Middle child always overshadowed by his siblings. Yes, we know there's a middle child there. We can kinda see the top of their head. Yes, even for the kitties. In Vic's case, he dyed it pink. Poops in the house, still more love than the middle child. I don't think this is an insult to the mi this I truly don't think this is true, but I think these memes are hilarious. The middle child is the one your parents planned for. Hmm, yes, a little middle child, swag there. "Let's focus on our middle child for a while," said no parent ever. That's so not true, but it is funny. This one, you believe this one? Or you believe that one? Life as a middle child never gets old. Happy birthday, love you. My birthday is tomorrow. Hey, just be happy they got close. Yes, I do. I believe the middle child is the one that's planned. I see I'm gonna tell you, I don't have a middle kid, but, I've honestly the only reason I remember I do remember my kids' birthdays. It's probably the only dates I really remember well. Anything other dates, I am horrible at. Oldest child, always guilty. Middle child makes trouble. Youngest child, parents' favorite. I think sometimes when you have multiple kids, I don't think that the youngest child is always the favorite. I just think that the parents are tired and they've kind of given up and they're like, okay, okay. And they just kind of let them do because they're just too tired to parent anymore. That's my philosophy. But sometimes the one not planned brings the most joy. Yes, our anniversary is on my brother's birthday. Well, it's because we met on my brother's birthday. We got married a year later to the day on my brother's birthday. Um, and so it helps me remember. I remember certain birthdays, not all. And yes, um, this Thursday at 10 p.m., I will be on Netter's show for an interview at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So, come check it out and hit the notification button so that you will be reminded. That would be fantastic. The moment he realized he is now the middle child. Oh, poor thing. Well, thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. I don't know if that's another name from somebody that's here, but PY boy, Pie boy, thank you so much. Yes, it is Thursday. Did I say tonight, Netters? I meant Thursday. I meant Thursday. Sometimes my mouth engages before my brain gets to it. I was thinking Thursday, and I might have said, that, but Thursday night, tomorrow night, actually. So thank you so much for the donation. So thank you very much. How parents see their kids. The youngest, oh, so adorably cute. The oldest, yes. And you see, look at what Mona Lisa's doing. Look at what they have Mona Lisa doing there. And the middle, yes. We don't remember what they look like. Oh, well, thank you, Connie, so much. Thank you. That I will send a formal thank you when the show is over. But yes, thank you. I'm a little overwhelmed this morning. Wow. And this is our last meme for today. Mom, Ellen's being mean. Don't be mean, Ellen. Mom, Alice is being mean. Don't be a tattletale, Ellen. Poor Ellen gets in trouble. Middle child every time. I'm so confused. Please just be consistent. And here is the correct time. It is on Thursday, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Yes. So, hope to see you all there. Well, everybody, that is about it for the show. We don't have a poll today because I forgot to do one because I'm out of my element. So it's been a couple days and I've got to get everything. Oh, my days go mush too, Lady V. My days go mush too. I absolutely understand. So everybody, wow, we've been an hour and 33 minutes. Yes, no pole dancing for me today. And I thank you all so, so much. I thank you for the Ko-fi donations. Unexpected, but greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so, so much for that. And on that note, I am going to start our descent into the real world. So please put your seats upright, put your seatbelts on, put your TV trays up, and prepare for the calming descent into the real world now. I want to thank everybody who has supported Team Part Streamers on their endeavor to raise $7,500. I tell you, this has been amazing. They started at $500 and then they moved up to $1,300 and to 500 and then to 3,000 and they got that and then they moved to 5,000 and they reached that goal and now their goal is 7,500. The walk is on July 19th, I believe. So they have until then. If you have supported them financially already and would like to still support them, if you could just take this link, which I'm going to stick here in the comments here real fast. Whoops, let me type this in correctly. You dead man, just wait. You just wait. You just wait. Um, so yes, you can support them there. If Lady V or Sci-Fi, someone could go to Dadman's channel and get the link for the stream tonight, that would be wonderful. Because guess what? I'm going to be promoting a couple things here. First off, his birthday celebration, which will be this Saturday, June 8th. Impromptu streams all day long. Follow Dadman on Twitter, X, Twix, whatever you'd like to call it, at DadmanWalking55. Make sure there is a G in the name, because if there is no G, it is not he. We do have, unfortunately, an imposter out there, so make sure that you follow the one that has a G on it. Um, yes, that will be this Saturday, probably starting after the impromptu stream. I mean, his late night stream, go into it. That will be his first birthday stream, and then he will do them um, whenever he feels like it during the day. There might be games, there might be chats. Who knows? Who knows? And also tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, late night with Dadman and friends. Come check it out. It is a blast. He has fun. He can do anywhere from 2 to 50 topics in the time that he's there. Whatever, wherever the chat goes, whatever, he just squirrels. It truly is just squirrels and jumps from tree to tree, nut to nut, as he says there. Um, Also, I do impromptu build streams called Blocking Out the Boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. Follow me on Twix at MDadmanWalking and Threads at Mrs.DadmanWalking55 to get the times when those streams are going to be. And what you're watching now, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, your daily dose of positivity, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m., Sunday at 1 p.m. Except for this weekend, I am not going to be doing it on the weekend. I'll just be doing it Monday through Friday, and then I'll start again on Monday. So I hope to see you all then. We have puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes, and a good time. Thank you so much. And where can you support me? Ko-fi and Throne. Both are Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. One's a donation and one is a gift giving site. Check them out. They're kind of fun. And thank you all that have supported me today. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. We have a P.O. box. Check out my info section on YouTube and Twitch for that address. It's also been put in the chat here by Lady V. Dadman's birthday is this Saturday. If you'd like to send him a birthday card, it would be greatly appreciated. Yes, uh, check that out. You can send stuff to me, to Dadman Walking 55, and to my youngest, Angela, who is a streamer on Twitch. My streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking. My reminders, Twix at MDadmanWalking, and Threads at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I thank you all for being here. Let me see who we have missed. Yes, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And that is Dadman's link to his show tonight. And thank you, Connie, for coming by. And thank you once again for the wonderful gift. It is greatly appreciated. And Lady, it's BYON, bring your own nuts. And Sue B says goodbye. Bye. I'll talk to you later. And thank you for coming by and for the donation, Dadman says, and have a good day. Says Lady V to Connie, both for those. And yes, thank you again for all the donations today. And Snorter Poopus always brings his own nuts. And Lady V watches him waddle. And Connie is, you are welcome. Snorter Poopus snuffles. And I am so glad you could tune in today also. So that brings us to the end of our chat and to the end of our stream. It's a 1 hour and 40 minutes into the show, 11:40 in my neck of the woods, and we still have 11 people watching. Thank you guys so much. And on that note, I will say see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is in your neck of the woods. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.